Hello and welcome back to Avowed. Last time we explored the Living Archives, one part of the Ash Forest, and this time, well, we're moving into the next part of the Ash Forest. We're moving over to kill Destul, which will be our last bounty that we need to do, and then we only have 2 fast travel points after that in this area, one of which is no doubt next to Destul, and one is probably Mount Forja. Although there is a chance that one is here or yeah, probably somewhere over this way. I don't know. This definitely seems like it could be a path as well, but I don't think it is. But yeah, I think there could be one over there. But we'll see. Anyway, back down this mountain, which we were at last time, and we are aiming to basically just explore kind of this way. I just want to check where we actually are. Okay. So I think to the right here, and everything to the right here is something we want to explore, like this skeleton. I forgot I had new spells. Yep. Definitely forgot that. Wow. There's not a lot of, there's not a lot of damage over time. It's just a very long damaging spell. That did nothing? Okay, I can't miss with that spell. That is extremely bad. Yeah, I heard the spiderlings. Ow. You're right. Get the wizard. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Okay. He was taking so long to shoot. Okay. I think I might be a little frozen. Let's get rid of that. There we go. I don't think I like our new spell set currently. I mean, maybe I'll like it in time, but currently I'm not a huge fan. I'm mostly using it because it's new. Who's ready for more? But yeah, we'll see. Level up. Cool. Let's level up then. I'll press the right button eventually. Level up. So I don't want to level up one of these. So if I take 1 rank in it, we get the pillar is no longer breaks on impact, remains as a lingering frost area of effect. The pillar shatters after taking damage or 20 seconds have passed, sending out explosive damage to nearby enemies. That's pretty cool. We also have Meteor Shower. Meteors break on impact, leaving lingering flames on the ground. I don't know if that's good for us. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else it has on it. It says those in a pool of Eora. I miss with this 99% of the time anyway, so let's go for 1 level of freezing pillar. Oh, I also got an ability? No, I already used it. Okay. I was like, ability point? No, attribute point would be the one I'd be looking at. There's nothing here? Really? I thought I could hear something, but I can't hear it anymore. Oh, Yardsley wants to speak to us. Oh. We should do that at some point. Oh, wait a second. Wow. That's really annoying. I know exactly what happened and it's really annoying. That's interesting. Wait. What areas have we been to? We haven't been to these areas over here at all. Huh. Alright, so I'll explain what's happened in just in a second. What it did is, because we explored X amount of the map, it revealed the entire map. Which is cool, but we've also haven't explored X amount of the map. Ah, there's the sound I could hear. Yeah, we haven't actually explored that much of the map. That's my problem with it currently. Oh, hello. Take your best shot. Let's see how this looks. Right. Well, I hate that effect. Right, grab that. That takes a long time to disappear. Wow. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately this is going to lead to more map checking, because I need to check that we've actually explored everything every time we get near it now. I thought that was an enemy jumping in, it was just Marius. Right, so we've not been there, but there's an area here. Oh, it even tells you how to get there as well on the map. That's so weird. Yeah, okay. It having markers telling you how to get to these, like, odd to get to places. Because these markers are meant to fill in after you reveal the map, not before you reveal the map.
Think they'll be back?
I don't know. I think they'll be back and find all their stuff missing if they're back. Okay. Grab that. Cool. So that's that side of things. Then there's more over there that we can get to. There's another area up there as well. So this looks like a spider area. It is a spider area. Alright, well. Some of this. Oh, I see. The meteor destroys the ice thing immediately. And then it did the exploding. I understand how this is meant to work. Alright, that makes sense. It's a very loud ability, isn't it?
Nice job,
the meteor. You can hear the impacts very clearly. Oh. There we go. So where are we now? Oh, so if I wander over here, I should then be able to get up this. This is where the treasure is. We revealed the treasure map locate. Yeah, that's the treasure location. Oh. Alright then. Yeah, okay. I'm not a huge fan of the map revealing. Because it basically just revealed the way to, like, a treasure location for us. Umbral Needle. Find all items from treasure maps. Alright. Restore 2% of the damage you deal as health. 15% damage against enemies with full health. Yeah, sneaky stabby weapon. This obsidian dagger was forged by unknown creators using unknown but almost certainly wicked means. A sense of bloodlust and primal need for violence all but radiates off this cruel weapon, and a faint feeling like the beating of a heart can be felt while holding it. Blood that coats this blade may not stay warm for very long. Within seconds, all of the essence and warmth is drained from the blood into the dagger and siphoned directly into the wielder, healing wounds and allowing them to stay in the fight much longer than they otherwise would be able to. When enough blood has been spilled, the dagger's thirst can be sated, albeit only temporarily. Seems no amount of violence will ever be enough to satisfy the umbral needle for long. Cool. Alright, so that's that. Oh yeah, where's the fast travel points then? Oh, interesting. It reveals the entire map. It doesn't reveal the fast travel points. Also, there's this area we should definitely go to, I guess, unless you get to that via the quarry. See, this is the thing. Now we've got areas of the map where I'm like, we can access it, but should we access it? It's now becoming a bigger question. Also, look at that behind the living archives. Is that actually land that we can get to? We didn't go there last time. How do we get there? Well, unless that's the main quest. Yeah, it could be the main quest, right? It could be underneath the living archives. See, this is what's going to bug me now. Now I'm like, how do I get to these other areas that are now revealed on the map? Or is it actually just area that is outside the map but is now revealed and it just has like, it just looks like accessible area? Yeah, you see, it's definitely going to bug me. If it wasn't obvious. Right. Over here. That's going to hurt. Yep. Definitely. Down this way. Let's kill Destal. Right. So is Destal a Fireblight? Destal. Powerful Revenant. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Followed by this. Ow. Some grog. Blast it. There we go, now I got you. Now you're getting out of this one. Right. We got our last fragment of star metal. Right. There we go. That's a lot of damage we're doing. Blast him. Hold him. And dead. Oh. Actually pretty easy. Pretty easy. As things go. Right. Now I need to go grab our dagger from our camp, and then I can come back and finish the finish the star metal quest. I hear loot, right? Maybe? Like up here? Just bang my head into the wall. That was actually maybe one of the easiest bounties we've done. Now, was it easy because we upgraded our abilities to the next level? Like that's an argument that could be made, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose you could argue that upgrading our abilities to the next level probably allowed us to do that fight pretty easily. I think that's a reasonable statement. Right, over here. It says the thing's up this way, right? Yep. Nice. Work our way back down nice and carefully. Using probably the intended route up. So these are two buildings? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go grab that. And then... Well, we can't access this building apparently, although we definitely can. Let's see what the people say at the front of the building.
Looks like you're lost, Makul. No one's allowed in here. Especially not outsiders.
Your captain isn't being held for a crime, but for animancy. You're fine with that?
Petru chose to defy Solace Keep.
You trust your counsel so blindly, it'll get you all killed.
See, you outsiders and your presumptions, always thinking you know how the world works. Let me tell you a secret. I don't trust anyone. I'm just here to do my job. Get out before we use your bones to make Petru a new cage.
This doesn't need to end in violence.
No, it doesn't. But it absolutely can if you wanted to. What will it be, outsider? Leave or die?
Please, be reasonable.
Asking you again. Leave or die?
I'll go.
Good.
I didn't back down from the fight. I just don't think I should have to kill them all. By the way, I'm going to grab your health potion, because it's mine. Right, where are we going? Over here? Yes, now I've seen it on the map, we can totally just sneak around the back here and, like, let ourselves in. That I don't suppose would be an issue. Right. And in this way. It's a nice little trap you've got set up here. Now I'm paranoid, because one trap means many traps, generally. Alright. Get it. Ah, Draban. Wonderful. It's above us. Okay. Ooh. Grab that as well while we're here. This has to be the way up. I'm just missing the jump, I think. Maybe this bit? Yeah, a bit slow enough for us. Wolf Pelts trophy.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Oh, that's not what I expected to find here, but that's cool. So the Wolf Pelts trophy is one for this, so now I'm just missing the Founder's Head one, which is very easy to find. We go to the statue of the Founder's Head, which I don't know how we get in there yet, but I know that that's what we're going to have to do. This kind of make these guys hostile to us? Probably not, right? Yeah, no, we're okay. There's another area over here that we could have ran in from. And then another chest with sentinel gloves in it. Increased stun, lowered stamina cost while blocking. In nations like Adir, where dangerous wizards are common due to the nature of renowned places of learning such as Bragan Hall Academy, it's not uncommon for those of means, such as nobles and unsuccessful merchants, to outfit their guards with the best that money can buy. A sentinel's job isn't necessarily to slay assailants, but to keep them at bay long enough for them to rethink their choices and flee. The enchantment on these bracers greatly reduces the strain of deflecting attacks, allowing the wearer to hold the line for much longer than they would otherwise be able to. Cool. Not relevant for us though, because we do not block. We dodge. I'm sure I hear more loot, but we'll worry about that in a second. Back to sneaking into here. I'm actually don't even know if there's going to be any enemies in here. It's very likely that there isn't. But until we know one way or another, I feel it's worth sneaking, you know? There's ways around the edge. What's this? Instead of being a written record, there are sets of markings on the wall that seem to track the depth of the magma in some crude way over a number of days or weeks.
You're not a warden. How did you... Wait, I remember you. From Fjord.
Alright, you were the cagey dwarf in the market.
I suppose the sight of a dwarf on business outside of Solace Keep is memorable, yes? Gods, I just realized. Your face, you have the same features as Nandro. Somehow you got past the wardens to find me. Why? Who sent you?
I had a strange feeling someone important would be here. Let's say Mina did. She was worried when you didn't return to the keep.
Mina? Truly? She and the others back at the keep still hold me in their prayers? I didn't dare hope. I wasn't sure what they had been told of my fate. Mihala ordered my own wardens to kidnap me. And here I've been ever since.
They're loyal to a fault, which ought to be the official motto of Solace Keep.
Marius, is that you? Well, I suppose there's no reason to feign ignorance now. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Why would Mihala do something like that? We already know, but let's say.
I underestimated her conviction and overestimated her tolerance. If you've ever been to Solace, you saw the obvious. The keep is dying. Our people are starving. And if you've read my journal, you know I was trying to counteract that. To fulfill my oath to protect Solace. I wanted to use animancy as they do in Fjord, to feed the ground and make things grow. To revitalize the keep. And it worked. I produced bountiful crops so quickly. Berries the size of a Zarib's head in a few days.
Doing all that with no prior knowledge of animancy couldn't have been easy.
I found a way to procure animancy equipment from Fjord so I could conduct experiments. There was much trial and error. Regardless, Mihala wasn't pleased. I took it upon myself to try it anyway. I thought that if I succeeded, I could sway our leader. I could not. I expect I shall remain here until Mihala has a spare moment to sentence me. I'm sure the punishment won't be pleasant. Once Solace turns its back on you, there is little one can do to regain its favor. Marius knows that well enough.
Well, I turned my back on Solace, but there really isn't that much of a difference.
Please, you must help me get out. Give me a chance to help the others, to feed my people. Tell the guards what you've learned. Get the key from them. Let me out, I beg you.
Let's get him out of there. He didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. That says get the key. But surely, like, I could just go around this lava bit that, like, quite clearly looks like I could go around? Or is this not a thing? This isn't a thing, this is just a way to get the Magrin's blessing from the other side. I understand. Alright. Yeah, you see, I thought this went all the way under. It does not. Okay, that did just disappear as I made the jump. That is odd, but anyway. Homecoming. There we go. Oh, they haven't turned around to face me yet. So I'm going to pretend I didn't just sneak around them. Appear it this way. Hey guys, what's up?
Keep moving, outsider. You shouldn't be here.
I spoke to Petru.
Did you now? And this happened without us seeing it? Tell me, how did it go?
I need your key.
You can't be serious. You can't let him out?
He hasn't committed any crimes.
And I don't care. What do you think this is? A children's story? My loyalty to him ended when his loyalty to the Council did. Give me a reason not to wash my weapon in your blood.
You're hungry, aren't you? Solace is running out of food, and Petru has a solution.
You're right. I haven't had a good meal in days. If you're saying Petru can fix that... Nandru's face. Fine, here's the key. But whatever you have planned, I didn't see anything.
I could have bribed her with a sandwich? Alright, well, good to know. Good to know. Right. In here. And down this way. And... Hey, got a key.
You're back. Do you have the key? Will you let me go?
You deserve a second... Well, no, very well, I'll let you out.
Gods bless you, outsider. I won't forget this.
Where will you go?
Paradise, I suppose. Where else can I go?
Paradise will welcome you with open arms. I'm not going to send to Thirdborn. Have you seen the state of that place? Everyone's got Dream Scourge.
Thank you, again. Please, take this small token of appreciation. It's not much, but it's all I have.
Nenagoth's gruesome grasp. Ability cast speed and frost damage. These frigid, iridescent scale gauntlets call to mind the auroras that dance around the skies of the white that wends, gracing those frozen plains with their majestic light. Despite the heavy leathered gloves insulating the wearer from these scales, wearing them too long is a great way to cause your hands to go numb. While channeling frost-based magic through these gauntlets is a surefire way to increase its potency, it may also lead to frostbitten fingers. I don't think we go to the white that's when in any of the games. Maybe the DLC for 2? Maybe the DLC for 1? I don't think so. No. It was where my character was from in those games, but that's not really that relevant. Anyway, I think that was where they were from anyway. So I just want to see what he's looking at. Oh, the side of a bookcase. Well, alright then. Cool. So we've done that quest now, basically, haven't we? Oh, we've done it. It's gone. Oh. Alright then. Well, we don't have many quests left then, do we? We need to explore this side of things. Not all the way to there, but probably to like here-ish. Then we haven't been to Mount Forja yet. We also need to go speak to Giada and Yatsley. And hand back in the totem. Let's start by going this way. So we haven't been this way yet, and there may be loot. Right. Ooh, it's a grave. I don't know why I said ooh, like, oh, there's a grave. That's a fun thing.
Show me what you got.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And roll.
I didn't even think that there could be an attack.
And roll. Come and get me. Still recovering.
There we go. Right. Hit him.
10.
Right. Dragon hide. Plus the lockbox.
But who's counting?
I should remember when we remove illusions that there's a chance that enemies might spawn. Then I won't get so spooked every time they spawn. Right. Oh, I need more essence regen. There we go. That'll do. Right, along here. That brings me to this point. Where is this point? So that's there. Alright, that gives me the bridge. You can see some purple over there, but that's probably essence we left behind. There's then a barricade here. I'm assuming this barricade does not allow us to pass. That would make the most sense to me here. Yeah, this does not look like a barricade we can walk through, but we'll see. Hard. Okay, so that's a way out. Perfect. That's great to know. Is this a climbing bit? Nope. Alright. That was definitely low enough it would have locked us onto it if it was a climbing bit. So that now means our way out is this way. There's a thing there as well. That's interesting. Should have a look at that. Anywhere where we see arrows on the map where we haven't been, we should definitely look carefully at. Because that probably means that it's a secretish area. Right, hold it still. Pillar. Meteor. That did almost no damage. The weapon attack, on the other hand, a lot, and the fire a lot. Alright. Some things over here. These also cost a lot more essence than our other spells cost, which means that I need to, I think, drink more essence potions while using them. Wasn't what I initially meant to do, but it kind of works pretty well for this situation. There we go. Oh, more spawned, huh? This is what I meant to do. And then one of these.
Left leg. I felt that one. Seek.
Okay, ranger. One of those. There we go. Hitting the ranger for a lot of damage.
Next one's mine.
And they got him. Alright, that was a interesting fight. Lots of trees just getting in your way. Right, so is this where it said that there's a secret? No. But there is a climby bit here. I think that's a way. I think that's the climby bit we can't reach right now. Right, over this way. Obviously there's some godless stuff. There's also the... Oh, there's a thing over here as well. Hit it.
Quiet. I say wasps.
Right. That looks like a steel garrote, doesn't it? Well, maybe an Adiran. Interesting. So that's that bit. That's obviously the way into the main quest. Like, that is main quest. kind of been to most of the other bits there. Let's have a look up here.
Must be more to it.
Hello.
Oh, a traveler. Just my luck. I've got something to ask you, though. I think I've come across the discovery of a lifetime. At least I will if I can figure out this puzzle, which I cannot. Can you help me?
What discovery?
It's like this, though. I'm in search of an oasis of fertile land and lush vegetation. I followed the energies all across the tusks, and I'm sure this is where I'm meant to go. My elders called it a waste of time. I'll show them. You and me, though. We'll show them you can find green in the tusks.
Is that a euphemism?
What? I am here on very important business, you know. The texts say that there are traces still of that miraculous work and an oasis remains. Except I can't get inside. I don't understand the mechanisms protecting the inner chamber.
What do you think the sigils mean?
I'll be honest though, I'm not very good at ancient languages. I just enjoy the ancient stories. However, activating these sigils should reveal the oasis we've been looking for.
I'll see what I can do to help.
Will you? Oh, thank you. They said it was a fool's errand, but we'll show them, won't we? I'll be waiting right here. Be sure to let me know if you find anything, alright though?
Alright, not a new quest, but... Anyway, in here, there's 3 things we have to hit. Well... That's 1. I see another one in here. That's 2. 3rd one should be further to the right. Is it back here? No, it almost looks like I could fit through that gap. No, most likely it's higher, I guess. That's the way it usually works, right? Maybe up there. That's not climbable. Oh, really? It looks sort of climbable to me, but it's not really climbable. You're right. Right, you're right, game. It's not climbable. Right, let's take a step back. Oh. Dispelled an illusion. I just want to let you know that at no point in my head was I like, oh, that could be a trap. No point was I like that. Despite having previously said each time I dispel an illusion from now on, I'll think it's a trap. I wanted you to know because I'm basically just telling myself off for that. Must be above, right? Like through one of these holes. Ah. Very clever. It is lush and green. Oh. Cool. Grab all that. And all that. We'll get all of that. Fragment of an Achedan tablet. This ancient stone fragment contains rough etchings and inscriptions in Achedan. Time and weather and whatever destroyed the original tablet have worn away most of what was chiseled on the stone. However, it's still possible to make out a lone figure giving thanks in front of what appears to be an oasis enclosed in a cave. Alright, well, I guess I can go tell the person I found his, like, oasis in a cave. Is that everything in here? Yeah. Alright. Cool. Oh. This ancient stone fragment contains rough etchings of what appear to be Achedan inscriptions. However, it's still possible to make out a lone figure standing in front of what appears to be an altar wrapped in vines. Oh. And more pots to destroy here for a little more regen. Okay. I did it.
How goes the puzzle solving?
Solved it.
It's real then? The oasis? I can't believe it. I mean, I never had any doubts, but at the same time, I must get in there to investigate. The elders must bow to my wisdom now, if you'll excuse me.
Cool. I mean, good for him. We have a camp up here, which definitely makes sense to go to. Yeah, Mount Forger Camp. Otherwise known as the Primordial Depths Camp. So the only thing we've got left on this side is to walk into Mount Forger. This side, I don't think I went there, but I think I went most other places. I didn't go to this bit. Yeah. But we went to most other places there. Okay. What am I missing? On the map, I am missing 2 fast travel beacons and a bounty. There's almost certainly a fast travel beacon down here, and there must be one at like a later spot. And then the bounty we've already done. We just need to hand it in. Right. So first things first, place the fragment. We're probably not going to use this because it's garbage for us, but we do want to finish it. And then hello.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen so many books in one place. And to think Elder Grigor was going to hide them away from everyone. I just wish I wasn't traveling with a man who agreed with him.
What do you mean hide him away from everything? She's a thief, Yardsley.
And the monks are hoarders. What's the point of a library if no one can check out the books? No matter. What's done is done. I had just hoped that Pargroon knowledge could help the Pargroonen. Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss? How can I help, darling?
I wish to discuss why you think that somebody who wouldn't tell us their intentions was doing it for the good of the Pargroonen so that everyone could read it. I mean, she could have easily been hiding the knowledge so nobody could get to it.
Solace has a few old-fashioned ideas about animancy, to put it lightly. Thank you for letting Petru go free. Animancy is not a crime, but many feel entitled to treat it as one.
Well, I hope he proves the naysayers wrong.
As do I. Whether or not Petru is successful as an animancer, he has a right to learn the art. And it's good to know someone out there is defending his rights.
Alright, I think that's everybody who wanted to speak to us. Let's just do a quick check. Yes it is. Oh, dialogue.
Finally returning home. How you doing, Marius?
I'm holding on. Got pretty intense back there. It does feel good knowing Razvan isn't still out there. Weight off my mind.
Takes a lot of strength to go back to face something like that.
Thanks. Didn't feel like strength at the time.
You faced something horrible and didn't go catatonic. That's strength. No matter what it feels like, dear.
I'm not the only one here who has sad parent stories. Giada's folks turned into plants.
Everyone is haunted by something. It just hurts when that something is family.
Right. I'm fine. Let's just leave it there.
Alright. Cool. Let's leave. That is still the party I want. Let's go. Right. So we've been there. I think I want to check here and here. So that means the Outcast Tower Camp is the best place for us to go. I assume that the one near Mount Forger we access through Mount Forger. That to me would make the most sense. The other one, I'm not so sure about. Let's see. Yeah, so that is definitely where the last Gallowayne thing is. Just have a look and see whether there's any way we could access it from this side. I think that's a solid no from that. That must be accessed from the Mount Forger side. Yeah. So I thought I heard loot, but I think I'm hearing the background sound, which is in the wind. There's a trap there. Alright then. What was I saying about traps earlier? Like, if there's one trap, there'll probably be two? Oh dear. And then there's this area over here as well. We can maybe access it from there. That's a long run over there. No, that looks like you gotta access it from that side, right? That doesn't look accessible though. I mean, it looks like we could get there, but it's not accessible. Yeah, so what is up with that camp over there? We haven't been there. I know that much. We definitely have not been there. Huh. Is that accessible from this side? I mean, I guess you could maybe get to it from there. It's a bit of a journey, though. Like, that's an extremely long journey over there. Huh. Just trying to find a better angle to do it at. Like, there's no obvious bit where we'd want to go down there. That doesn't look good either. Could I get there from the other, from here, maybe? Okay. I'm no longer midair. Yeah, I guess from here is probably our best chance. We definitely can't get to it from where we were there, but from this side, we get a little closer. I feel I'm being baited into this, but let's see. Where's our point? It's up here. Yeah. So let's see if this is right. So from this side, it's a little closer to the ground, but that doesn't feel like this is an intended route to travel, right? Mainly because there's no way back up. There's no way back up. I kind of think that must not be intended, because if there was a way back up, then it would be intended. I know it's kind of circular logic, but I don't feel like it's incorrect logic either. So I want to go up and then across. So over here. And then down to the right. Well, this is a lot closer to that area. That doesn't look accessible. It looks extremely not accessible, but at the same time accessible. Let me test something here. Alright, let me use the correct thing. Oh, that does create land. I just don't think that's going to be climbable. There's no... No, I refuse to believe that that is some... Well, maybe there. Alright, you know what? My curiosity's getting the better of me. Okay, there's a kill plane. Right. That was not far enough to kill us, but we instantly died. So, there is a kill plane there. So, yes, no, that's not somewhere accessible. This is what I was meaning by the map being revealed as kind of like a double-edged sword, because it's now revealing some bits that aren't accessible. Like, this isn't accessible, it's just got actual terrain that you could walk on, so it reveals on the map as accessible. Also here, like, yeah, I don't know. It's an odd choice. I understand how they did it. They did it like percentage cleared, and we happened to go into every nook and cranny, therefore we revealed all of that, but anyway. Right, last place is this way down the hill and around the corner into that little bit that's got a little white or cream colored thing on the map. That's the last thing we want to look at over here. So I'm talking about this bit right there. That looks like that could be something. That's why we're heading this way. Also, we haven't really explored this way, so let's see. Well, that's just free loot, so good. Grab that. Just free loot to there. Anything over this way? Nope. Okay. Something to the left here? Spider area. Ah, it's a spider area. See, there's more spiderlings here as well.
Keep quiet.
That wasn't what I meant to do. Meant to do this.
Nice shot.
Thought that I'd hit the Zarp chieftain for a second. And get it. Right. One of these. one of those. Trying to destroy the pillar, failing because it's all locking on to the creeper. That got rid of some of the moon spiderlings. Bounce it. Drink it. Nice. Well, we did it.
That it?
And this. Then over here. Some more. Over here. Spider legs. All the way back here. We got some stuff.
Coming in hot.
I thought that could be a spawn. I even turned just in case it was.
Seek. And roll.
Alright. Hold it still. Kill it. Give us a bunch more essence regen. There we go. That's a bunch more. A little webbed right now. Does drinking grog get rid of webbed? Nope. Alright then. Grab all that. Superb pistol +1. Right. It's all fine. I don't see any spider eggs there. Just our continual spider egg checking thing. There is some stuff over there. Adherence supply cache key. Oh, interesting. Official account of the explorers in Galloway's tusks. Most of the journal is dry, academic, and excessively detailed. The last page is the only one of real interest. I'm increasingly concerned that my colleague has been infected with what is colloquially known as the Dream Scourge. His speech grows less comprehensible, and I suspect I may soon need to perform a mercy killing. I pray that he will retain coherence for a little while longer, however. I need him to assist me in hiding supplies in the northern reaches of Galloway's tusks. We had to rappel down an opening in the terrain, and I cannot do this alone, nor will I be able to set up the failsafe mechanisms myself. Until the wood meets the water, until the water finds the roots, yours. You think they heard that? I think they heard that. Right. Big ice pillar. There we go. Big fire attack. Why would you slow me? Alright. There we go. Hit this one all the way back there. Oh, oh, there's another one. Alright. And blast it. That's gonna hit it and the priest over and over again. Priest is down. Hit it. Nice. We already killed the one over here. Perfect. Down this way. Essence potion. And a little bit more there. And a little bit more there. And there. This is where we had the adherent bit. It said they have to rappel down somewhere. I don't know where that adherent supply cache is. Huh. Trying to think where it would be. Down here? No. No idea. Maybe it's further in. It's the other option. He said in the northern part of Galloway's tusks. The northern part would be even further north, but it's obviously incorrect. It's not going to be further north in the ash forest. Goat, you wouldn't rat me out, would you? Ah, I didn't think so. We're a friend of the goats. Unless we kill them. Right. In here. And blast them. Right here. Okay, that was unnecessary. I see. Oh, there's more people around here as well, huh? Okay. Bounce it.
Try that again.
Ow. Well, 2 archers hit me. You can't see me. Now you can. Ah, that's where the archer hit us from behind. That's very annoying. When did I last save? I must have pressed the quick save button as I went in here, right? Must have. I wouldn't just not press the quick save button. I must have been pressing it all the time. No. This is our last quick save? No. Oh, extremely punished for not pressing the quick save button. Oh no. Alright, well. You know what we gotta do? We gotta do the same thing again. Right. At least I know where I'm going now. Oh, there's loot in here as well, I forgot. And I don't need to read the lore. Right. Over here. I don't want to do that. I want to head up to the left. We know where the enemies are going to spawn in as well. Gives us a unique advantage. In here.
Right behind you.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Stab it.
Like a jungle cat.
Like a jungle cat. Just as you say, Marius, like a jungle cat. That's how I would describe what we just did there, like a jungle cat. Oh, that one's dead. Fire. Right, essence. That did not stagger it. How about this? Just once. It does damage, but and you might be thinking, wow, that's a lot of damage. It's actually less than our wand. Well, it's not less, but like per attack it's more, but per like time per attack it's less. Actually, that one is less. Okay, so it must be in the power attack. Power attack did 800. Never mind, that's okay. Right.
Not bad, Marius.
Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. I really didn't quick save any of this. I was thinking about all the times I could quick save here. Right, hit him. Nice. That's good. Turns out when you know the enemies are going to appear, it's really easy to pre-cast. Right, that's that bit done. No looking around the edges here. Over this way, there's apparently an enemy there. Singular spider. Well, goodbye, spider.
How'd you do that?
What, stab it? Magic powers. Deer and supply cache key. I'll read this even though I'm not going to do anything with it. Grab that. Lightning. I saw the things going around. Lightning also missed. Right. Hit that. Nice exploding damage. Blast him. Yep, you're right. He's to my left.
Let's see what you got.
Saw an attack appearing out of the corner of my eye.
One for you. Shake it off.
Ow. Keep attacking it. Right. That was pretty good. Let's grab that. And that. And this. And this. And that. Right. And we're gonna head through here. And we're gonna explore up a little bit to the north. So we're gonna go in the way that I said the goats wouldn't rat us out on. Is it this way? No. Was it round here a little bit? Then this way? Yep. Right. Quick save. That didn't take too long. Let's see where they are. Right. So. Gotta think about this one. Maybe these guys first, and then we can make our way back up afterwards.
Quiet, Nimdude.
You're first.
Like a shadow.
That one's gonna turn around in a second. Turn around. Go the other way. Turn around. You. Around. Because I need to stab your sleeping friend. Any second now, you'll do it. There we go, he turned around. Right, we'll get the one who's awake first. That one's now dead. Chest. Got. Round here. Grab that. Wonderful. Round here. Let's get another free chest. Got some copper. Got that. Quick save. Okay, so this was the way in that we could have taken. Didn't see anything. So this guy definitely walked this way, right? So we could definitely stab him. That would get another ranger dead. I don't think I can get quite an angle to get behind him without him turning. There we go, that's what I'm after.
Remind me not to split you.
Right. One of those. Step back a little bit. Fire. Finding roots. Essence, I didn't put on any regen. Let's put on a bunch of regen. Extremely fast clicking. And there we go. Alright, that disrupted them at least. Yeah, I need you here. Bounce that. Around the back here. High Priest dead. And boom. Nice. Very solid. And that. And that. And that. Ooh. Fossilized dragon egg.
They expect it to hatch.
Quick save. They did say something about dragon stuff, didn't they? Like, they said there was something about dragons being in the area. I mean, I have an idea for how we could get the dragon to hatch, and the Magran's fury that's there, it kind of helps with the theory being true. Think it happens if you just chuck fire at it? I mean, I gotta try, right? Eye of Rimgrant. Well, I mean, while I'm here. What have I got here?
egg's more like a giant rock at this point. Do they even know what they're worshipping? That egg's more like a giant rock at this point. Do they even know what they're worshipping?
It's so weird. Okay, like it feels that there's something more here. I'm trying to figure out whether I've explored enough that I want to just look two things up. I think I have. I think I've explored enough of this area, right? In terms of main quests, what have we got left? We got Totem of Perseverance, which we know where that is. We got Bounty to hand in, and we've got Mapping the Living Lands that we can hand in. Okay, so here is what I'm looking up. I'm looking up two things in particular. I'm looking up Ederan Cache, so we'll do that one first. Ederan Supply Cache Key Avowed. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. So this is going to tell us what it unlocks. It is exactly on the R of the Northern Warden Tower in the Primordial Depths. So it's there. Alright, well, we're right there, so let's have a look at that first. So apparently it should be like right there. Ah, so that's why this area exists. The area that gets you to go around here. Really? It's like there? Ah, if you say so. Ah, now I see. This is the way down, I think. Now I just need to figure out how to actually get down there. I think it's there. That's what we're looking for. It just did a save for me, which is very funny. So it should be there. Exactly on the R. Oh, it is. What the? Alright, well, that was correct. Never have I been more surprised. Great directions from that person online. I'm going to go to this one. And then the second thing I'm going to look up, assuming it's still loading while I'm doing this, is fossilized dragon egg avowed. Not fossilized dragon egg in backyard. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Fossilized dragon egg. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Lots of people have tried lots of things, and lots of things do nothing. Alright, well. Cool. Basically, it's nothing. It looks like something, but it's nothing. Alright then, so that means that is our only thing that we have left here. We are missing a, we're missing a fast travel beacon, but that's okay. There's no way of fast traveling inside of there. Oh, the guy there is gone as well. I did want to look at that guy on the road, but he's obviously gone back to the, back to the archives. Cool. So, we're going to run in here, we're going to do the bounty, then we've actually got two more things to do after this. We've got to go back to Paradise, we've got to hand in that quest, and on top of that, we then need to go and see the Ambassador potentially and ask him whether he'll do something with Kostya. Although I've realized that I should have done that. Okay, I still have time, I need to do that first. So if I don't do this first, if I have to go back to Kostya, I then need to do this entire run back into Solace Keep again, so let's just do it this way. Am I going to recommend that the Ambassador works with them? I guess so, yeah. I guess that would make sense. Oh, it's been a while since we've been in Paradise. Huh? Let's go Northern first. Let's do this one first. So this should be the last Sansa cartographer quest to hand in. Should be cool. And then I think that leaves us with the totem quest as the last quest we need to do. Huh. There is apparently an achievement if you've done all of the side quests, so we should be able to like know whether we've done them by whether we got that achievement or not.
You're back. What have you found?
About Renato.
You found him?
Complete Sansa's map of the living lands. Fantastic. He was imprisoned in the Tusks. Long story.
Imprisoned? That must be why he wasn't writing. What did he do?
If you really want to know, he was stealing artifacts to support himself.
Stealing? Oh, but that violates every principle of our field. Madiko, this expedition is cursed. Where did I go wrong?
You sent people out into the wilds with no training and no one to guide them. Maybe take one moment to actually think next time?
You should have been out there with them. What happened to pulling with your crew?
We can't lose sight of what matters in our pursuit of learning.
You're right. I was so excited by the prospect of being first. Never mind. That's no excuse. It seems we've both learned that the hard way. Thank you, amico. You've helped me shape the course of history. Come back to the shop anytime.
Alright.
I think you brought them peace.
Cool, so that's that quest done. Oh, we also got a ring from that as well. Which is... Well, I think we got Disciple's Ring, right? No. We must have got Ashfall's... Oh, Ring of Many Stars. There we go. Conjure magical homing projectiles that bounce between targets. 8 small moonstones are embedded into this otherwise simple copper ring. One of the gems always glows with inner light, depending on the current phase of the moon. This glow becomes noticeably stronger when the ring is worn outside under a clear, starry sky. That's cool. I was wondering if I read this one. I think so. I'm not sure. If I haven't, there you go. There's one I didn't read. But, yeah. That's fine. Right, head this way. And we're going to go back to Southern Paradise, where we can then speak to the ambassador. Then we can travel back to Gallowayne's Tusks, back into Solace Keep, and we can hand in the bounty. Which will then mean that we have done everything except for main quest and that one thing that is in the main quest area. Or we think is in the main quest area. Saying it's in the main quest area is giving it a little bit more confidence than I would necessarily say. Also, yeah, if you're seeing stuttering here, there's obviously going to be stuttering here because there always is. Because every time there's a new driver update or a new patch to the game, it stutters. So we haven't been here in a while, so it stutters, basically. Hello.
Never a dull moment when you're around.
Alright, sure. Oh, apparently I need to speak to Giada. Well, hopefully I can speak to her back in Gallowayne's Tusks. Because that's where I'm going. So, we'll see. Right, then we're going to fast travel up there, run into the keep. Really good to go. That was a really quick load, by the way. Like, comparatively to other loads, that was super quick. Must be because we were already in the area today, I'm guessing. Maybe it takes longer to load when you're not in an area. But like, that was almost quicker than loading between some, like, zones of areas. Like, that was almost faster than fast travel. No, Giada doesn't want to talk to us here, so she must want to talk to us in Paradise. Okay. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. We'll probably go back to Paradise at some point, which point we can pick that up. Because that's probably been sitting there a while, if that's the case. It is interesting that they'd have dialogue that's only active in certain zones, though. Might be because we sent the Fior refugees there. That might be the resolution to that. Right. Solace Keep, which I'm still not sure why it doesn't have a fast travel. All the other places have fast travel into the things. This one doesn't. Very weird. Anyway. Hello.
Anything to report?
Yeah, I did the bounty.
Excellent work.
I killed the Revenant.
May they have better fortune on their next turn around the wheel. Somewhere far away from here would be a start. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's everything. Gods above, Envoy. I don't know what to say.
Hey, all bounties from all regions. Thank you, perhaps?
Ha, yes, I certainly owe you that much. Thank you, Envoy. But we do not thank our friends in praise alone. Here, take this. Many wardens contributed coin to thank you for the burdens you've relieved from their shoulders. I will make sure your name lives on in our hearts and minds. For as long as Solace Keep stands, you will be remembered.
Oh, thank you. Wonderful. So that is Warden's Oath. 20% damage against beasts and wilders. Aside from the lack of resources, deadly geological activity, and crushing dread of isolation, the biggest threat to the Wardens of Solace Keep is the native wildlife of Gallowayne's tusks. When a Warden takes their oath, they vow to protect their people from any and every danger that may harm them. Some dangers are more easily combated than others, and this ring only assists in doing so. Giant beetles and territorial Zorops litter the volcanic waste the Wardens call home, and though it may be a thankless task, with each of these creatures destroyed, the region becomes safer for the stalwart defenders of Solace Keep. Wonderful. Mina.
Hey, you heard anything about Petru?
Mahala imprisoned Petru for trying to start an animancy garden in the abandoned outpost.
Gods, that's a lot. Animancy? No wonder Mihala seemed pissed at him. If he's imprisoned, then I suppose that is the end of it, huh? Gods.
I freed him. He doesn't deserve this.
You what? Oh gods, I could kiss you. Where is he?
He'll go to Paradise to start a new life.
Paradise? Well, that's better than wandering this wasteland. Good. Thank you for looking into this at all. I'm glad he's going to be safe.
It's a hard world without true friends. Good thing Petru's got her.
Wonderful. So, that should be absolutely everything we needed to do before we do the main quest. That should be pretty much everything in the game as well, judging by the pop-ups we were getting as we did that. Where it was like, yeah, you've done that, you've done that, you've done that. Yeah, we have Totem of Perseverance, which I think might be our last side quest in the game. And that's it. I was talking about this previously, by the way. This read all, because it's also got completed ones, make this little mark appear. Makes it go away. It's very, very good. Right, back. Oh, wait, before we do this. That's the one I'm looking for. We should upgrade everything that we can upgrade. So we already have both Grimoires upgraded. Our War Mages stuff? Well, I should upgrade it at least to Legendary, right? Yeah. I have the Adraban, and this is what I have it for, so... Let's do that. And then I don't have this level of crafting material, but I'm assuming I'll get it in the next bit of the game. Cool. Like, I don't think there's going to be a next zone necessarily, but I think there will be a next bit of the game, if that makes sense. Like, I think there's going to be another section of the game which will have a camp in it, but I don't think it's going to have any side quests or anything of that nature. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.